Tonight on Grilling with the Guru,
What we doing, Kurt?
we kicking up some sandwiches, baby.
What? Pork tenderloin?
It's the middle of the holiday season when y'all gonna be seeing this. A lot of people coming over to the house. So we're gonna show you how to do some French bread right. We got pork tenderloin, we got shrimp, we got applewood, we got veggies, we got all kind of stuff. But you gotta stay tuned because Grilling with the Guru starts
Right
now.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Kurt, man, look, we have a lot to talk about on the show, but before we do that, let's thank our sponsors, get that out of the way, and
Absolutely.
I want to throw out a shout out to one of my friends I just met at Super One.
And me too.
Yeah.
Earl's Cajun Market.
Oh, gotta love Earl's. Earl's is the best.
Looky. Look at all the stuff we got.
We got some good food, good people, a great butcher. I mean, look, and they do plate lunches on the weekends. I think that's their cash cow. I mean, everybody loves Earl's plate lunches.
Don't sleep on that boudin.
Oh!
I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, you cheated. He went back for the bread and he come back with an empty container of boudin. Who does that?
I didn't have lunch.
He didn't share.
I know he's watching his weight. I'm looking out for him.
All right, who else we thanking?
Gilbert's Greatest Foods Makers of Louisiana Love.
Yes, sir.
And Keith Guidry's Extra Cajun. And Gator Mojo.
Gator Mojo, baby.
That's it. And of course, the Guidry Companies. Percy Guidry,
204 Wilson Street.
204 Wilson Street.
Right there downtown. Powder coating.
Where they've always
custom
been.
Ornamental ironwork, fireplace shop. I mean, whatever you need.
Go see Greg.
Dawn or Greg. Probably Dawn. It's hunting season.
More Dawn than Greg.
You'll see Dawn more. No offense to Gish.
Yeah, but we all know.
We all know.
Yeah. So who'd you see?
Okay, so I'm in Super One because I'm going cook out at the National Guard in New Orleans for a big Christmas gala. And we did some wonderful grilled oysters, which we got to do that for y'all on the show. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
And I'm shopping, literally shopping. I'm focused. I'm looking for one ingredient, and I hear somebody shout. They weren't talking to me, so I mean, I kept shopping, and then he hit it again. He's, "Hey, Guru!" And I turned around. It's Jonathan Falk.
Jonathan Falk.
One of the managers down at the one on the North Gate. Let's call it Upper Lafayette. Upper Lafayette by the North Gate Mall over there. And one of the managers, huge fan of the show. He said, "Man,
love you, Jonathan."
I said, "Look, I'm gonna mention you on the show, man." His eyes got big like that. Comme ça.
Love you, Jonathan. Yeah. Thank you. So I'm in the doctor's office the other day. I got a problem with my right eyeball. Got to go have a needle shoved in it to try and correct it. Yeah, it's not fun, but it's necessary.
You got to do what you got to do.
I'm sitting in the chair waiting for the procedure, and the nurse comes in. She says, "You have a cooking show?" I said, "Yes, I do." She said, "There's somebody who wants to meet you." There was another patient who recognized me. His name is Kevin DeBazile. DeBazile. He's from Bazile. He lives in Brobridge now, but super nice guy. Him and his partner was there. She was getting something done. He noticed me, and she said, "You mind meeting him?" I said, "No, of course not. If I could put off getting a needle stuck in my eye, I would do it." So look,
I'm out.
If you see us out, be sure and tell us how. We love talking with y'all. Thank y'all so much. We really appreciate it.
We're humbled. We really
Absolutely.
are.
Yeah, it humbles us every time.
We're not that big of a deal, but y'all sure make us feel
Y'all make us feel like a big deal.
Y'all got to raise your standards a little bit, man. So
we're good with it.
Yeah,
all right.
So let's talk about what we're doing. Holidays.
Kicked up party food.
That's right.
Right? Party food.
Holidays, everybody brings a potluck. Somebody normally hosts and does the main protein like a pork roast or a turkey or whatever.
Right.
And then everybody else brings their specialty. Some people bring chips and dips, for appetizers. We're going to give you something to consider that's going to be the hit. And they're going to ask you to bring it back every year.
Yeah, either that or if you're hosting and you want something that you could make ahead of time that will serve a lot of people. That'll just
But not a lot of money.
Not a lot of money, and it'll set it off.
All these ingredients were like less than $50.
That's right, and we're gonna feed a bunch of people for that.
Well, feed us first.
Yeah, y'all.
Harley's at my feet right now.
Baby.
She knows this is gonna be a good show.
So this is basically gonna be a toasted sandwich, for lack of a better term. But
Right.
we ain't stopping with that. No toasted.
No.
We got some grilled pork
Special
tenderloin.
sauce.
We got a special. We're not using mayonnaise. No, we ain't using mayonnaise.
Stop.
We're gonna make a special sauce put on there. We got some beautiful Gulf shrimp. This is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, so y'all don't go nowhere. We're
No.
gonna clear off the table and
Come
we're
back.
gonna get busy.
Time for it. We'll see you in a couple minutes. Come on back, baby.
Oh!
Welcome back to Grillin' with the Guru. Here we go.
What's
All right.
that?
Some pork tenderloins.
Yes,
Okay,
it is.
normally when you buy pork tenderloins, not the loin. The loin is the real big one,
Right.
that comes out. This
It's
is the,
good too.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. This is the tenderloin.
It's like the filet.
It's exactly what it is. It's the fillet part of the pig. So when you buy it, it usually comes two in a pack,
Right.
Right.
Which these did.
which these did. And you're going to have this. This is called silver skin. You don't have to take this off, but it is not digestible. So
Right.
it gets a little tough. It's real easy.
Crunchy.
You start at the, I'm gonna call it the feather end, where it's really light, and you just slide your knife underneath it, and then the trick with this is tilt your blade up a little bit, and when you do that, you don't get so much meat. You just get the silver skin, and then you just come back this way, and that's it. It's gone.
Say two, gone.
Say two. Then you want to dry. You want to make sure you dry these off. Dry off all the moisture that's in the pack.
Clear!
You got it.
I got it.
Oh, thought we was going to have to get the paddles for a second. And then you want to use some oil as your contact agent. Does a couple things. Not only does it allow the seasoning to stick to the meat, it also conducts heat more evenly. So this is a garlic infused. You said this is
Garlic infused.
garlic
yeah.
infused olive oil.
They're
which-
not a sponsor, but I got it at the kitchen area. Free plug.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that place. Of that place. So you always want you want the all, because it does not. It will help keep it from sticking to the grill, and conducts heat more evenly. So you get even browning. We love browning.
We love that.
So what you working on right there?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and peel these cloves of garlic, and
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
mince them up. We're going to mince up some onion, and that's for the sauce.
For our sauce. So
Yeah.
instead of mayonnaise, we mentioned this at the beginning of the show, we are going to make a sauce, a cream-based sauce, nice and thick, full of flavor, onions, garlic. We're going to put
Low fat.
extra fat. We're gonna put some Creole. We're gonna put some Creole mustard in it. A little bit of lemon juice.
We're going to jack it up.
And the reason why we're doing that, the fat's going to help carry flavor, but the mustard and the lemon and all the aromatics are going to help cut through all the richness that's in this dish. And there's a lot of richness in this dish.
And we like that. We like both.
That's balance is the key.
That's right.
That is the key. You got to have all of them. So you get these seasoned up. You could inject them if you want, but I'm going to caution against that. We're going to have a lot of things going on here.
It's
So-
not a big piece of meat
It's
either.
not a big piece of meat either,
No.
and it's also super tender. If you really wanted to get flavor in the middle of this, you could brine them, or you could season them the day before and let them sit in your refrigerator.
I'd do that.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
So let's go with that. But now we're going with that.
Well, and I also want to mention, sometimes you go to the grocery store, depending on where you go, but you got to go to Earl's. And they'll have these like
Yeah.
like teriyaki.
Yeah.
and you could use that too, but just know that that's the flavor you're going to get.
Yeah, and it's going to be very dominant.
Right, yeah.
Very dominant.
Yes.
So proceed with caution. And besides, you don't know what they put all in that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they got maybe some, I don't know, some bad stuff.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily bad, but it may not be what you would want in yours.
Well, I don't know. I don't know about you, what you're seeing, but everybody asks me, you got this in there, you got that in there. And like, no, dude, it's all good.
Yeah,
Bro.
it's
Just
all
enjoy
regular
it.
stuff. It's all good stuff. All right. So
All right.
listen, we got this going. When you come back, we're going to start on our
You
sauce.
don't need to see us cut all this up.
No,
you know
you've
how
seen
to
this
do that.
a million times.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you come back, we're going to show you how we're going to build this sauce, and it's going to be a fantastic sauce. And you may even give up blue plate for this. Well, maybe not. Let's not
Well,
get
I
ahead
mean,
of
but you
ourselves.
can use this on other things too. And we're gonna
Yes, you
talk about
can.
that. Yeah.
So come back in a few minutes and we'll get into it.
Oh yeah, come on. Hey guys, welcome back, man. Look, okay, so each one of those tenderloin were different sizes. So
Yes.
guys, you got to kind of keep an eye on that. And a real good instant read thermometer is essential.
Matt's showing you a little bit of that action right
Yeah,
now.
So we got one. Look at the steam coming off of there. So it's
Cool.
It was what, 145?
We pulled it at 135. We pulled it at 135 and it's going to
Medium
carry
rare.
another 5.
Yeah, so you're gonna be looking at about a good medium.
Yep. Which is exactly what you want. If you're just joining us.
and you got some couillon there. That's pork. You gotta cook that like chicken.
It'd be
well
fine.
done.
If you don't want yours, send it to me. Hey, if you just joined us, we're doing some kicked up sandwiches for the holidays.
yeah, we
nice
are.
little appetizers or finger foods or whatever you want.
And kicked up could mean because of the way we're seasoning them.
Yes.
Kicked up could mean because of the sauce we're gonna make and that we're actually making right now.
Yes.
And it could be because we're kicking it up with some different accent woods. Guys, have fun with your grills. Use different, experiment different accent woods. This is apple wood, which marries real good with pork and chicken and lamb, any of your milder white meats.
Yes.
And, you know, of course, everybody's familiar with hickory
Sure.
and mesquite, if that's really,
Oak.
Yeah, very strong flavor. Oak is a good one. Pecan is a good one. Fig wood, we
love-
brought
we were
to
just-
the
we were
show.
just talking about-
invented that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got pecan pellets. You know, if you can't find wood chips, use pellets. Throw it on your coals.
So we start with a base of all natural
Lump charcoal.
lump charcoal or char wood.
That's right.
That's your base. And you can buy a commercial brand as long as it says all natural on the side, no
Yeah,
additives.
which generally it's an oak and pecan, oak and hickory blend.
Blend. Yeah.
Yeah, like a competition blend.
Right.
Now, some of them, if it's a product of Mexico, be careful. They don't have a lot of oak trees in Mexico. Their indigenous wood is
Mesquite.
mesquite. So
It's a mesquite.
If you open that bag and you got this thing about this big and it's shiny black, looks like a lump of coal, that's mesquite.
Yeah.
It's gonna be strong.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
It's just a completely different flavor than what you
Different
may be
flavor.
after.
Great for steaks and like your
Heavy
your
beef,
deer,
lamb,
and-
all that stuff, venison, yeah.
Yep. All right.
So that's one way to kick it up. Another way to kick it up is what we're doing right now. We're going to make a sauce instead of using mayonnaise or whatever. And that sauce starts with
sauteed onions.
sauteed onions, like every good sauce should.
That's right.
So we have some sauteed onions, and so you want to saute your onions first. Then we're going to add our garlic.
Garlic.
What we have here, about 75 cloves, something like that.
It's actually one whole pod.
One whole pod. All
A
right.
lot. We like garlic.
Yeah,
Gotta keep
what-
the vampires away.
So the thing that makes garlic taste like garlic is a chemical called allicin, just like the name, allicin. And allicin is strongest when it's raw.
We had
and
a
it-
show about that.
and it mellows as oh wait, we're gonna add the flour.
Oh, the flour next.
It mellows as you cook it. So if you want a very strong garlic flavor, you add your garlic at the end. If you want a milder flavor, add it so it cooks longer. But at any rate, you don't want to saute it too long because it'll brown
Yeah.
and it'll burn.
And it'll get crunchy.
Yeah, and bitter.
And
Bitter.
Yeah.
All right. So we had about a third of a cup of oil, about a quarter cup of oil in here. I'm adding some flour because that's going to be our thickening agent. And you just want to incorporate it in. You don't want any powder.
Now
okay?
we're not making a roux.
We're making a raw blonde roux,
Right.
but not a Cajun roux, not a
Right.
gumbo
Not
roux.
not a gumbo roux.
Yeah, so just fat and flour. That's going to be a general roux. And we're going to just let that cook for about 2 or 3 minutes, not that long. And then we're going to start to come with our cream. And we want this nice and thick because we're going to spread this on our bread. This is going to be our dressing, our mayonnaise,
Right.
right? So heavy cream.
Let me jack up your heat a little bit.
Get it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, nice and hot. Like that. So if you want color on this, then brown it. I don't want color on this. I want the richness, but I don't want that brown flavor on this. And you will see immediately it's going to start to thicken. That flour is going to incorporate, and the roux, Starch is going to start to look at right there, right in front of your eyes. Now I don't want it that thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit at a time. And that's another hint when you're thickening a sauce.
That one's done. That one's really done. And that one's done.
All right, we're gonna pull those off.
Yep.
When you're thickening a sauce, you want to add your liquid a little at a time. The reason why is if you add a bunch of cold liquid into a pan, and I mean relatively cold, that pan's 300 to 400 degrees. This room temperature is 70 degrees. That's a huge difference.
Right.
You add all that in the pan, and you're going to drop the temperature of the pan so much, it has to come back up, and a bunch of funky things could happen to it. But you see, this is almost a paste consistency. I'm going to add a little bit more because I don't want it quite that thick. And then we're going to let it come up, and we're going to let it reduce. Then we're going to season.
Yeah, if you put too much cream and it's too runny, just guys, let it steam out. That water is going to cook out, and you're going to be left with that loveliness of that cream.
That is absolutely true. So to build our sandwich, we're going to have our pork tenderloin. We're going to saute some beautiful Louisiana Gulf shrimp that we're going to season up. We're going to make layers and layers of flavor. We're going to wrap the whole thing, and we're going to put it on the grill. Get it nice and toasted, then we're gonna cut it, then we're gonna eat it, and y'all gonna be so jealous. Y'all gonna be so jealous.
That's okay.
But yeah, y'all can make it for yourselves. So listen, when you come back, we're gonna continue cooking. We're gonna continue building our sandwich. We gotta add a little bit of lemon and some seasoning to this, bro. This is gonna be some kind of good. I'm here to
get another skillet. We gotta put them shrimp on.
We gotta get the shrimp. See you in a couple minutes.
Y'all don't go nowhere. Hey guys, look at this, man. Ooh.
All right.
2 pounds. Where we got that shrimp at?
Earl's, but this is Louisiana Select from our friends at Ocean Select Seafood.
Oh yeah.
And beautiful Bridge.
That's the Gidger people.
That's the Gidger people.
No relation to me.
Well, somewhere down the road.
Yeah. look at this.
Beautiful,
look at
beautiful.
Look at that beautiful gravy.
Yeah. Don't settle for anything less than Louisiana shrimp, Gus.
Okay, so we had the sauce, but you added something to it.
So we pulled our sauce off, and look, you don't want to put this piping hot on the bread. You want to let it sit a little bit. Then we added some beautiful Zatarain's Creole mustard to our sauce. It gives it a nice sharp flavor. It's not overbearing. It's not overpowering, but it just gives it another dimension of flavor that's going to just match really well with both the shrimp and the pork tenderloin. Speaking of which,
speaking of that, we got to try that.
Let's see. I'm not sure about this.
I don't know.
If you don't want yours, oh my.
Tender,
that's the
juicy.
That's the beauty of that cut of meat.
I'm going to flip this over.
You just can't go too long with it, right?
No.
So, target temperature, 132 to 135. Pull it off, tint it under some foil. You're going to finish at about 140. And it's going to be that beautiful rosy pink color in the middle, which is absolutely what you're looking for.
Divine.
If you cook it more than that, the muscle fibers will continue to contract. There's no fat in this, so it will render all of its moisture out, and you're going to be left with some very pale white and sad pork jerky.
That's right.
And you're going to be sad. You're not going to be happy with that.
Then you got some people, they're like, how you eat your steak? I like mine well done. I'm like, that's a sin, man.
Yeah.
Really? When I was 5, I remember ordering my steak like that. But as I got to be an adult and a man, I realized that that's just not how you eat a steak.
No. And it loses all of its flavor when you overcook that particular cut of meat. So you see Keith's cutting them about 1/4 inch slices,
Right.
which is about what you want. A lot of times you serve pork tenderloin, it's a nice 1/2 inch slice, and that's fine if you're eating it as an entree. But we're putting this on a sandwich, so we want to layer that meat in, layer those flavors in. So we don't want big hunks of meat. You want to be able to
bite through it.
You want it to be edible. You want to bite it.
That's another lasagna.
Oh, look at that. What a shame.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do 1 pork, 1 shrimp. Mm-hmm. So the way we're going to put this together is we've lightly toasted the bread.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to use this as our dressing on the inside. Yeah, it's not too much. We're going to finish that in a second.
Yeah.
So we're going to use this as our dressing on both sides of the bread. Then we're going to layer in pork. And then we have these wonderful pickled vegetables that we're going to add to our sandwich. We have pickled carrots,
We do.
jalapenos, pepperoncinis, and okra.
And okra.
And that vinegar and the is going to really cut through the richness, add tons of flavor,
And a little crunch.
and texture, and balance that whole sandwich out. This is going to be good, and I mean good.
Really
You understand what I'm telling you? Good, super good.
Yep.
So listen, y'all come back. It's going to be it's our favorite segment.
A la manger.
That's the one I'm talking about.
That's what he's talking about.
That's next.
Yes.
And you're gonna see. It's gonna be.
We're going to have some cheese.
And
We're going to melt some cheese.
We're gonna melt
over
some cheese
all
on-
that protein.
If it wasn't good enough.
Yeah, no, we got to have cheese.
Come back and see us. It's gonna be fantastic. Welcome back to Grilling with the Guru. We're building our sandwiches.
Building the house.
This is a house that the Guru's built.
That's right.
So again, our beautiful cream sauce on our bread. That's acting as our mayonnaise. This is our dressing. Keith has these wonderful slices of Havarti cheese, which is going to be the perfect cheese for this particular dish.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your favorite cheese, like Baby Swiss, which is another favorite of my wife and I. But this Havarti is just going to have a nice, smooth, buttery flavor.
Very
It's gonna
buttery.
Melt, and then it's kind of like when you get a good po' boy. What's the cheese good for? It's good because it tastes good, but it also, when you get a shrimp po' boy and it melts, it holds all the shrimp
That's
onto
right.
your sandwich.
It's the binding agent. So we're going to shingle in our cheese. Then we're going to come back with our pork. And then the other sandwich, we're going to put shrimp. And then we're going to put our pickled vegetables, top it, and back on the grill it goes.
That's right. So far what we've done, guys, is we put it together.
That's right. We assembled our sandwiches.
We built the machine. The Lego kit.
Yeah, so we took our bread and you seen the footage right now. We put that wonderful dressing on. We shingled on the pork loin, the cheese. Listen, would you just listen to that? Then the shrimp, we lay it on that shrimp, nice and piled high.
That
all those
Havarti
pickled
cheese
vegetables.
was just oozing out like lava.
We gotta thank our sponsors, Earl's
we
Cajun
do.
Market on Verrat School Road. Earl, come on, man.
Yeah.
Look, damn. What are we doing,
Miss
baby?
Cindy and Timmy, we love y'all. Chantel.
So good.
You're my favorite butcher ever
In all the world.
in all the world.
Gilbert's Greatest Foods Makers of Louisiana Love. And
Loving it.
Keith Gidry's Extra Cajun.
That's right.
And Gator Mojo Hot Sauce.
Percy Gidry Companies.
204 Wilson Street. Greg
and Dawn, go see them out there.
I like hot sauce on mine.
Yeah, dude.
I like hot sauce on mine.
And I want to give a shout out. A friend, I went cook at the National Guard in New Orleans at Jackson Barracks, and we did a bunch of grilled oysters. And I came back with a gallon of oysters, beautiful oysters. And so I gave it to a friend of mine, Dave Buckless, and he took it home and he made this casserole. And he said it's not an oyster dressing, but it's more of like a casserole. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Keep going. Keep going.
That's what this is, guys. So this would be a whole nother thing that we could do for the holidays. I'm gonna try one with the oyster.
I mean, you got to be kidding me with this thing.
Gosh, yeah.
It's all in here. I mean, everything's here. You have the tender pork loin. You have the sauce for the dressing. You have the pickled vegetables. It's perfectly balanced. The bread's toasted.
The pickled vegetables in there.
We're running out of time.
This is amazing.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Grilling with the Guru. Please join us next time. But we don't know what we're going to be cooking.
But it's gonna be good. And it was me. Goodbye.
We will see you next time.